Hi, my name is Rachel. For those of you who haven't taken class with me yet, I want to start by reading from Isaiah 43. This is verse 1 and verse 4. It says, "Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine." Verse 4, "Because you are precious in my eyes and honored, and I love you." So again, this is Isaiah 43. "Fear not, I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. Because you are precious in my eyes and honored, and I love you." So this today is going to be a 30-minute full body Pilates exercise. We are going to be doing basically classical Pilates mat exercises today, which I'm really excited to do with you. And I want you to be focusing on these two verses that I read. "Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. Because you are precious in my eyes and honored, and I love you." How amazing is it to know that He has called us by name individually, that we are each individually precious and honored, and He loves us. So let's go. Let's keep that in mind as we start moving our body today. We are going to start laying on our backs, knees bent, feet flat. I want you to bring your hands onto your rib cage. Eyes can be open or closed. You're inhaling through your nose to feel your ribs expand. Exhaling through the mouth. Feel your ribs soften. So we're inhaling to feel the ribs expand wide. Exhaling through the mouth. Feel your ribs soften. A couple more times like that. Inhale. Exhale. Good. In Pilates, we want to inhale and feel our ribs expand. And as we exhale, we want to feel the ribs knitting together. We want to feel our abdominals wrapping tight around the center of us. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your arms down by your side. Continue with that breath. This time, inhale to prep. Exhale, you're just going to tuck your tailbone under, pushing your lower back down into the mat. Feel the front of your ribs closing. Inhale to untuck your tailbone. Feel your ribs expanding. So as we exhale, tuck the tailbone. Your ribs are going to knit together. Your lower back is going to push down into the mat. And then as we inhale, untuck those ribs, expand. So just warming up the pelvis here, getting a little bit of movement through our spine. Inhale to untuck. Exhale to tuck. One more time. This time, exhale, tuck your tailbone under, then continue to roll your booty up off of the mat into a shoulder bridge. Good. Shimmy those shoulders around so you feel nice and comfortable. Lifting your chin up away from your chest. Feel your knees pulling forward over your toes. Take a big breath here. Exhale, roll your spine down one vertebra at a time. Your tailbone is the last thing to touch. We untuck. We exhale, tuck the tailbone under, push your back down as you roll your hips up. Imagine your spine is doing the wave. You roll the spine back down, little untuck at the bottom. One more time. Tuck the tailbone, roll your hips up, pause at the top. Now from here, maybe bring your feet a little bit closer together because we're going to lift our right leg up to tabletop and set it down. Left leg to tabletop and set it down. Keep alternating here. Your goal is to keep your hips as stable as you can. So we're trying to take the rocking out. The best way to do that is by knitting, again, the front of the ribs together. You feel them softening down towards the floor without touching. You feel your transverse abdominis wrapping tight around the center of your body here. Keep breathing. We have 4. Little warm up for the core and the glutes for 3. Last 2. One more time. Once both feet are on the mat, roll your hips down, give your knees a hug in towards your chest. From here, I want you to curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. You are going to extend your legs to a 45-degree angle out in front of you, arms down by your sides. They hover above the mat. Start pumping your arms. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Modification here is knees bent in tabletop. Try to keep your knees directly over your hips. The only time knees can come to your chest is if you are having a lot of lower back pain, then I'll be okay with that. But to challenge the lower abdominals, we are keeping knees over the hips or legs straight out in front of us. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more breaths. Get those shoulders higher. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug your knees. Rest your head. Give yourself a little rock side to side. From here, straighten your legs out in front of you. Flex your feet, reach your arms up to the ceiling, palms face away from you. Exhale, nod your chin towards your chest. Push your lower back down into the mat. We roll all the way up. Goal here in your roll up is to not use momentum. Same thing as you go down. We go nice and slow. Tuck your tailbone, roll all the way down. Okay, so if that roll up wasn't working super well for you, I want you to bend your knees a little bit, dig your heels into the mat. Exhale, you curl up. If you need, you grab the backs of your legs, you pull yourself up, you sit tall. You exhale, tuck the tailbone, round your spine, and roll yourself down. So we have options here. If legs are straight out in front of you, I want you to try to not use your hands. You have to push your lower back down into the mat. Engage the core first, and then roll up and dive forward. Reach towards your toes. One last time, tuck, scoop. Push your heels down and forward in the opposite direction of your belly button. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, nod your chin, push your back down, round, and reach towards those toes. We're going to take little pulses here. We go 4, head hanging heavy, 3, last 2, last 1, and then go ahead and stack your spine. From here, take a little butterfly stretch, soles of the feet together, let your knees open wide. We're going to round forward, reaching our forehead towards our toes. Nice deep breath in, big breath out. Next exercise we're doing is legs straight out in front of us. Open as wide as your mat is. Flex your feet. This is called spine stretch forward. So it's a big stretch for the whole posterior chain of the body, hamstrings, glutes, into your back, into your neck. Now, from here, what I care more about when you are seated in this position with your legs out in front of you, I care more about a straight and upright spine than I care about your legs being straight. So if you feel like you're kind of leaning back, rounding back because you have some tightness in the backs of your legs, I want you to bend your knees a little bit, dig your heels into the mat, and then sit tall right up on top of your sits bones. Either one is totally fine here. Reach those arms in front of you. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, nod your chin towards your chest. Start to round forward one vertebra at a time. I want you to think belly button is pulling back in the opposite direction of your fingertips, reaching forward. You go as far forward as you can. Inhale, and then exhale, slowly stack your spine. Your chin is the last thing to untuck at the top. So we start by nodding the chin, rounding ourselves forward. Your belly button is automatically pulling back behind you as your fingertips reach forward. Your head is hanging heavy between your arms. Inhale. Exhale, slowly roll all the way up. We're going to do that 2 more times. I want you to imagine your arms are on a table and they're just sliding forward, so they're not coming down. Nod your chin, round forward, belly button draws back. We reach. Let's take 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. Slowly stack the spine up one last time. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, nod the chin towards the chest. Draw your belly button back. Reach the fingertips forward. We're going to pulse again for 3, for 2, for 1. We slowly stack the spine. You let your hands come down by your sides. From here, you're going to bring your legs together. Maybe scoot your booty forward a little bit because you're going to lay yourself all the way down on your mat. Reach those arms forward. Tuck your tailbone. Scoop your abs. We roll all the way down. From here, draw your right knee in towards your chest. Holding on with both hands, I want you to squeeze that knee into the chest as much as you can, and then start to circle your right foot around. Maybe work out the pops and cracks in your right ankle. Then go ahead, reverse the direction of that circle. From here, open your knee out to the right. I want you to keep pulling it towards you. Feel that deep crease in the front of your right hip, maybe in that hip flexor. Left hip is firmly anchored down onto the mat below you. Now take the leg just slightly across your body. Keep it bent. What I don't want is a twist and your right glute lifting off the floor. Keep your right glute where it is. Just think knee is coming at a diagonal towards that left shoulder. Hold here for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Pull it back center. Okay, now grab behind that right leg. You're going to stretch your leg to the ceiling. What we're going to do is point the toes, flex the foot, then bend the knee. With a flex foot, stretch the heel up. We point the foot, flex the foot, bend. We stretch, point, flex and bend. One more time. We stretch, we point, we flex, then we pause. Now from here, point the right toes. You're going to bring your arms down by your sides. Your legs stay straight up to the ceiling. You're going to take a slight external rotation or turn out that right leg. Single leg circles. This right leg comes across your body to the left. It circles down, it opens out to the right and back up to the ceiling. We inhale across, exhale to circle it around. Inhale across, exhale to circle it around. 2 more times. Try to anchor your rib cage down into the mat. 1 more time. We pause at the top. We reverse. Inhale, open. Exhale, take it down across and up. Open, exhale. 3 more. Use that exhale. Last 2. 1 more time. Pause at the top. Bend it in. Squeeze it to the chest and then stretch that leg forward. Left knee to the chest. Give it a big pull. We get to rest here for a moment. Deep breaths as your left foot starts to circle. We work out the pops and the cracks on that ankle. Good. You reverse. Then we open the knee out to the left. I want you to think like your thigh is trying to hug against your rib cage while your right hip stays pushing down into the mat. Big breath in, exhale. Take the knee again slightly across your body, not letting that left glute lift off. Try to keep it down. You feel that stretch in the outside of your glute rather than a twist of your spine. All right, we are bringing the knee back center. We're grabbing behind the leg. We're stretching the leg to the ceiling. We start by pointing, flexing, and then bending the knee. Stretch the heel up. We point, we flex, we bend. 2 more. We point, we flex, we bend. Last time we stretch it, we hold it as we point, we flex, we keep the leg there. We point the toes, bring your arms down by your side, really flex your right foot. Externally rotate this left leg. Left leg comes across the body to the right. It circles down, around, and up. Across, down, around, and up. 3 more. Try to push your rib cage into the mat. 2. 1 more time. Pause at the top. We reverse. Open. Take it down, across, and up. Down, across, and up. 3 more. Push your rib cage down. Feel your abs tightening. Last 2. 1 more time. Pause at the top. Bend your knee. Give it a squeeze into the chest. From here, hug both knees into your chest. We are going into our ab series. This is called the series of 5. So holding on to your shins, curl your head up. I want you to try to get your forehead towards your knees. Now both hands are going to hold on to your left shin as your right leg shoots out in front of you. You switch legs. This first exercise in the series of 5 is called single leg stretch because one leg is stretching out in front of us. Now, I want you to try to curl your chest closer towards the thigh that's coming towards you. Good. We have 4, 3, 2, last set. Hug both knees to the chest, rest your head. Next one is called double leg stretch. So that's going to be both legs going out and in at the same time. Can you curl your head up, slide your hands as close to your ankles as you can get them, and pull your chest and your forehead towards your thighs? Now from here, inhale, both legs shoot forward as your arms shoot up in line with your ears. Now just the arms circle around as you bend your knees and you pull those knees towards your chest. Good. Inhale, stretch in opposite directions. Exhale, circle, hug them in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle, pull your chest towards your thighs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle, curl. We go for 3. Exhale for 2. Exhale 1 last time. Hug the knees, rest your head. You give yourself a little rock side to side. Okay, we've done 2 out of the 5. We got 3 left. Next one is called single straight leg stretch. That is going to be both legs straight and we're scissoring, adding a little bit of a pulse of both legs. So from here, I want you to start by straightening your left leg to the ceiling, point through those toes, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Both hands are going to try to grab your ankle as close to your ankle as you can get. Try to keep this left leg as straight as you can. Your right leg shoots out in front of you. You pulse this left leg to your chest 2 times. Pulse, pulse, scissor switch. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. So this one is a stretch for the backs of the legs as we try to curl our chest closer towards our thigh to get that abdominal work. Keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 4, 3. You got it. Last 2. 1 more set. Good. You hug those knees, you rest your head. Next one is double straight leg stretch. So we did single leg stretch, double leg stretch, single straight leg stretch. Now we're doing double straight leg stretch. So as you can imagine, both legs are straight and they're both moving at the same time. I want you to try to do this with hands behind your head, elbows wide. Start with your knees to your chest, curl your head up. Now stretch both legs to the ceiling. Inhale, start to lower them down. Exhale, lift them back to the ceiling. So you can keep this movement small like I'm doing, or you can lower further. If you'd like, you lower all the way to a hover. Exhale all the way back to the ceiling. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. I want you to think belly button pulls down to the mat as your legs go up. Opposition here. Exhale. We go 3. Exhale. Last 2. One last time. Legs up, bend your knees, rest your head, give those knees a hug, little rock side to side. Last one in the series is called crisscross. That's what we call it in Pilates. Everywhere else in the country, they're going to call it bicycle. So hands are going to go behind your head. You're going to curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Now, from here, you are going to twist to your right as your left leg shoots out in front of you. And we switch. And switch. So you are curling up and over towards that bent knee. Instead of thinking just elbow to knee, can you think like you're trying to reach your armpit to your knee? Get those shoulders lifted high. You got it. 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and then we rest the head. We hug the knees. We give ourselves a little rock side to side. Let's stretch out our belly after that ab series. Straighten your legs forward. Reach your arms back behind you. Maybe hook your thumbs. Reach those fingertips long. Point through your toes. And then from here, we're going to flip onto our bellies and give our stomach an extra little stretch. So hands underneath your shoulders. Pull those elbows back. Think about lifting your belly button up so there's a pocket of air. And then inhale, press your chest up. You can straighten your arms as much as feels good for you. Big breath in and lower yourself down. Okay, now we are actually going to get into some upper back work. So this is called back extension work. I want you to start with your elbows wide, palms stacked, your forehead resting on top of your hands. Okay? With your forehead resting on top of your hands, can you really relax your shoulders? Let everything melt down into the mat. No tension in the neck, no tension in the shoulders. Okay? Now, I'm just lifting my head so you can hear me a little bit better. What I want you to do is keep your hands connected to your forehead the entire time. From here, tuck your tailbone under. So what I want you to think is pubic bone pushes into the mat. You get that pocket of air underneath your belly button. I want you to try to keep your belly button lifted as you inhale. Lift your hands, your forehead, your elbows up. Exhale all the way back down. Again, belly button is lifted. Push your pubic bone down. Squeeze your glutes as you inhale. Lift. Exhale, lower. Release your glutes. Good. Push the pubic bone down. Belly button lifts. Glutes engage. Inhale, lift. Hold here. Keep your head lifted. Can your arms reach all the way back behind you? Keep your palms facing to the floor. Now pulse your pinkies in towards one another, squeezing those shoulder blades. Maybe lift your chest an inch higher. Don't lose your belly button. Lift that belly button. 4, 3, 2, hands back to the mat. Give your hips a little rock side to side to release your lower back. Good. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Press yourself back to a child's pose for a moment. Just stretch through your lower back. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. All right. Now come to lay on the left side of your body. What I want you to do is line your head, your shoulders, and your butt in line with the back edge of the mat. Your left arm is straight. Don't let that left arm come forward. I want you to bring that left arm also in line with the back edge of the mat. So my head is in line with my spine. My head isn't coming forward. Okay. Now from here, your legs are going to extend forward to the front corner of your mat. So a little angle forward. Okay. From here, your right hand is your kickstand pushing down into the mat. Can you flex your right foot? Can you make your right leg longer than your bottom leg? So top leg is longer than your bottom leg. Push that heel away. When I do that, I can find a little space underneath the right side of my body. I call this the ray of sunshine. So imagine there was a window right behind me. The light would be able to shine underneath me and you would be able to see it. So find that pocket of air down there. Push your hand into the mat. Reflex your feet. Top leg lifts. and lowers. We're just lifting about a foot, maybe about 14 to 16 inches, but nothing more than that. So I don't want it to be up here. Okay, we're keeping in a smaller range of motion because that's going to be able to allow you to control the movement a little bit more. We're not going to collapse down into the right side of our body. If you didn't know, Pilates was originally named Contrology. So the person who invented Pilates, his name was Joseph Pilates. He called it Contrology because it was all about control of the body, controlling your movement. It was only after he died that they changed it to Pilates itself. Good. Now from here, that leg is going to be in line with your hip. Push your heel away, draw little circles. So basically everything we do in Pilates is about control. So I'm moving my leg right now, but where is this control coming from? It's coming from my abdominals, my powerhouse here. So I want you to pull those abs in, knit your ribs together, keep this small, tennis ball size. 4, 3, 2, reverse the circle. Good. I'm already feeling my glute firing up. It was already slightly sore, but I'm really feeling it right now. 3, 2, 1. Don't let that leg lower. Keep it lift. Flex that foot. Sweep it forward. Point the toes. Sweep it behind you. Flex it forward. Point it back. Now here's again where the control comes in. As that leg goes back, can you make sure your body's not rocking and rolling? Okay, your body is staying in line. It's staying nice and engaged as that leg is kicking. 2 more. Kick forward. Sweep back. Last time. This time your legs sweep back. You pause. Okay, I have this little shelf in the way here, but my leg is behind me at a slight diagonal. My abdominals are pulled in. My toes are pointed, and I'm lifting that leg up and down. Little pulses to the ceiling. We do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you get to let that leg rest for a moment. Okay, give it a little pat out. Okay, from here now, I want you to externally rotate your right leg. So your top leg, your toes are facing the ceiling. Bottom leg can also be externally rotated so your toes are on the mat if that feels better. If not, you can let it rest. All right, from here, point these right toes. You're going to kick the leg high. So now you get to kick it high. Then flex the foot, pull the heels back together. So you point the toes, lift, flex the foot lower. You're still controlling. My upper body isn't collapsing into the mat. You're breathing. 3, 2. All right. Leave this leg in at the ceiling. Point your toes, draw little circles. They're awkward, but circle it around. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse those circles. We go. 4, 3, 2. Bring that leg down. Bend your knees. Okay. My knees are now at a 90-degree angle with my body. I still have my my left arm nice and long, and I'm lifting the sides of my body away from the mat. From here, can we lift our feet up off the mat? Keep your toes pointed. Keep those toes together as you lift the top knee up. Tap it down. So this is just a basic old clamshell with your feet elevated. Okay, so we have a little bit less stability with our feet up in the air. Now, what I don't want is this right hip rolling backwards because I promise you're not going to get as much benefit out of it. So I want you to put your hand on your butt cheek or your hip and push it forward as you lift that knee up and down. This is creating resistance. Basically, it is doing almost the same thing as if you had a resistance loop around your knee. So push that hip forward for 4. This is burning. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bring those legs down. Give that glute a little pat out. All right. From here, I want you to press yourself up to seated. We are going to swing our legs around to the other side. We're going to go straight to the other side. So lay on the right side of your body. Again, arm, shoulder, head, butt in line with the back edge of the mat. So again, arm is not coming forward. Legs extend forward at a slight diagonal. All right, we find that lift out of the right side of our body. Our left leg is longer than our right leg. Flex through your feet, kickstand your arm, lift that leg up, lower it down. Good. So setup is a little bit quicker on this side. Remember everything we did on the other side. That space, the foot flexed, the leg longer than the bottom leg. Deep breath in and out, and then keep your neck nice and long. So what I don't want is chin tucked. We're not looking towards that other foot. We're keeping our neck nice and long. Your chin is forward. Your gaze is forward. Belly button is drawing in and up. We do this for 4, for 3, for 2. Now leave that leg right at hip height. Again, push your heel away from you. Draw your little circles. These are your tennis ball size circles. Control is coming from your core here. This is what's stabilizing you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Keep circling. We do that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg lifted. Don't let it drop. Reflex that foot. Kick it forward. Point the toes. Sweep it back. Kick forward. Point back. Forward and back. Remember, stabilize the upper body. This arm can help you so you're not rocking and rolling. As that leg goes back, pull the core in tight so you don't arch through your lower back. We have 3, 4, 2. One last time, that leg goes behind you. You pause with it behind you. Little pulses up and down to the ceiling. Little pulses, an inch up, an inch down. Do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your leg. Okay, pat it out. We have 2 more exercises here on this side of the body. So now I'm externally rotating through my left leg. So I'm almost basically in a Pilates V right now. I point my left foot as I kick the leg high, flex the foot, pull it down. Point and flex. We're breathing. Good. Upper body's nice and stable. Core is in. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Next time your leg is to the ceiling, pause, point those toes, your little circles, awkward circles. 4, control. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Abs in. 4, 3, 2, and bring the leg down. This right leg is really killing me today. We're going to bend both knees back to that 90-degree angle. From here, lift your feet up, point your toes, kickstand, pull those abs in, we clamshell. Okay, now when you feel stable, can we bring that left hand to our glute? Can we push our butt forward as that knee lifts? Create resistance for yourself. I had a colleague say once that Pilates, especially Pilates mat, is 50% imagination. So we can do an entire class with no props and it'll still be one of the hardest workouts you've ever done because you are making it hard for yourself. We are creating resistance ourselves here. You're pushing your glute forward. You're almost imagining that someone is pushing your knee down as you try to lift it up. We don't need weights. We got ourselves. Do this for 3, for 2, for 1. Let your knees rest. Pat out your hip. Good. Okay. From here, we are laying on our backs. You can face any direction. I'm going to turn back to the direction I was originally facing. Go ahead, lay yourself all the way down. You're just going to give your knees a quick hug in towards your chest. All right, now finishing off a little bit of glutes. I want you to set your feet down just a couple inches between your feet, so not a wide stance. Roll your hips up to a bridge. Okay. Draw those abdominals in, knit the front of your ribs together. You have the option now to create instability for yourself and reach your arms to the ceiling. This time we're going to have palms facing in. If this doesn't feel good at any point, bring those arms down. Now, your left foot is going to slip out and straighten your leg in front of you. Then it sweeps to the ceiling. Now flex that left foot, sweep it down towards the mat, point, lift it up. We flex to sweep it down, point to sweep it up. Okay, so here is where if you're feeling unstable and you're rocking and rolling around a lot, bring those arms back down. Good, 2 more. Pull those abs in tight. Last one, you leave that leg to the ceiling. You pause, little pokes of your toes to the ceiling. Lift, drive through that right heel. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your hips lifted. Bend your left knee. Set that foot down. Okay. Reset yourself. Keep those hips up. Pull the abs in. Right foot slips out and your leg straightens forward. Bring it up. Now flex your foot as it sweeps down. Point to pull it up. Flex down. Point up. Ribs in. Belly button tight. You go. 5, 4. Last 3. Keep breathing. 2. Last one, leg goes to the ceiling. You pause, point those toes, little pokes up. 7, 6, 5. Abs in for 3, 2, 1. Set your foot down. Keep those hips lifted. Lift them higher. Inhale, exhale. Roll your hips down. Give your knees a hug in towards your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Okay, now we're going to go into an exercise called corkscrew. This exercise is going to be small. All right, I'm going to explain it a little bit before we go. Your legs are going to be straight to the ceiling. Both legs are glued together. They're going to circle around together. Then they reverse the direction of your circle. You're going to start with it small. It's going to be about a dinner plate size circle, and then we're going to try to make it a little bit bigger. So arms pressed down. They're open at a narrow V-shaped position. Legs up. Squeeze those legs together. Inhale. Let's start by going to the right. Exhale, circle around to the left. So again, you're drawing a dinner plate size circle on the ceiling. Then maybe you make it a beach ball size. If that's feeling good, an umbrella size. Yep, if that's feeling good, beach umbrella size. So you're going to feel your hips lifting a lot more, maybe even bigger. What's bigger than a beach umbrella? A really large beach umbrella. Inhale, exhale to whip them around. Try to keep your shoulders down as your legs come down. They're going to want to lift up 2 more times. 1 more time. You got it. All the way up. Bend your knees. Give those knees a squeeze into your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. All right. From here, you're going to straighten your legs out in front of you. You're going to reach your arms back behind you. Give yourself that big stretch in both directions. Now flex your feet. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Pause. Take a big breath in. Exhale, gently nod your chin towards your chest. Push your lower back down. Roll up and dive forward. Roll yourself all the way back down. We're going to do that just one last time. Inhale. Exhale, roll up, dive forward, reach towards your toes. Hold here. Let your head hang heavy. We're holding for 3. Deep breath in for 2. 1 more time. And then exhale, slowly stack your spine. You are all done with your 30-minute Pilates workout. Let's finish off by reading these verses again. So this is Isaiah 43, verses 1 and 4. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine, because you are precious in my eyes and honored, and I love you. Go into your day and your week and the rest of your month knowing that our Lord has called you by name. You are precious in his eyes. You are honored, and he loves you. Never forget that you are a daughter of the Most High God.